Welcome to this week's edition of Women's Health Updates, covering the latest breakthroughs. Brought to you by Lucid Quest. WeightWatchers has completed its financial reorganization and strengthened its leadership, including appointing Dr. Kim Boyd as Chief Medical Officer. The company is launching a new integrated program this year focused on perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause, combining medical, nutritional, and community-based support. The World Health Organization in Afghanistan is deeply concerned about the health needs of over 836,000 Afghan returnees since April 2025, particularly vulnerable women and children. While WHO-supported teams have provided basic services to over 84,000 people and administered 198,000 life-saving vaccines, facilities are overwhelmed and a $2 million three-month funding gap threatens essential services. Research is exploring why women are twice as likely as men to develop Alzheimer's. Scientists are focusing on two key biological differences: women's two X chromosomes and the impact of menopause. Recent studies suggest imperfect X chromosome silencing and the timing of hormone replacement therapy may play roles in tau accumulation and cognitive decline in older women. HIV-focused drug maker Theratechnologies has agreed to be acquired by CDMO Future Pak for a total consideration of up to $254 million, including contingent value rights. The acquisition, which includes marketed HIV treatments Trogarzo and Agrifta, is expected to close during the fourth quarter of 2025. 13 HIV organizations are hosting a congressional briefing on July 9, 2025, to protest severe cuts to National Institutes of Health, or NIH, funding. These cuts total over $9.5 billion in terminated grants since early June 2025, including a staggering 42% budget cut for fiscal year 2026 to 2003-2004 levels. The reductions disproportionately impact HIV research, threatening treatment, prevention, and long-term survivor care. Over 50 biotech leaders have urged the FDA not to impose new restrictions on mifepristone, an abortion medication. They are criticizing an anti-abortion report for being fundamentally, fatally flawed. They argue the report, which claims 1 in 10 women experience a serious adverse event and a 5.26% failure rate, lacks scientific vetting and reliable methodology. The U.S. Supreme Court upheld the protected status of preventive health services under the Affordable Care Act, removing a potential hurdle for HIV PrEP coverage. This 6-3 ruling clears the path for Gilead Sciences' launch of its twice-yearly injectable HIV PrEP medication, Yeztugo, which aims to expand the U.S. PrEP market from 400,000 to over 1 million people by the mid-2030s. China's National Medical Products Administration, or NMPA, has approved Innovent Biologics' Mazdutide, the world's first dual glucagon GLP-1 receptor agonist, for chronic weight management in Chinese adults. Based on Phase 3 Glory 1 data, Mazdutide showed significant weight reduction, with a mean body weight reduction of 14.8% for the 6 milligram dose at 48 weeks, and demonstrated metabolic benefits. Organon announced that its investigational candidate, OG6219, did not meet its primary efficacy endpoint in the Phase 2 ELENA study for endometriosis-related pain. As a result, Organon plans to discontinue the clinical development program for OG6219. Stay ahead in women's health research. Like, share, and subscribe for weekly updates. Visit lqventures.com or email us at info